Hi, and welcome to Talk Hearing. I'm your host, Don Lawrence, and in this episode, we'll talk about why my Widex Evoke hearing aid stopped working today. So, I put my hearing aid on this morning, and it was fine. It sounded just fine. But a little while ago, I noticed it stopped working. So, I'm going to check the battery and make sure that it's not the battery that's wrong with it. So I'm going to take it off. I like to take it off by pulling that little piece out of my ear and then pulling it off like that. That's how I take it off. So I'm going to check first of all, make sure there is in fact a battery in there. Oh, and there is. I had a battery in, and because it was working this morning. So I'm going to take the battery out. It comes out of the basket. There's a little basket there that the battery goes in. I'm going to throw that battery away. I'm going to go to my package of batteries. They're 312 batteries with the brown sticker on them. And I'm going to get a battery out of there. So first thing I have to do, of course, is take the brown sticker off. So I'll take off the brown sticker. That gets the battery working. And then I'm going to take the battery, try to do it so you can see it, but I'm going to open the basket. And I'm going to put the battery in the basket like that. Okay? And then I'm going to close the hearing aid up, the battery door up, and then I'm going to check and see if it's working. So now I know I have a new battery, and I'm going to put the hearing aid on, get it in the right spot here. I'll put that tail back up in there where it goes. And no, it's still not working. I didn't think it was the battery because I changed the battery just a few days ago. So if it's not the battery, it's probably waxed somewhere, either in the dome or in the little white filter that traps the wax beyond the dome. So I'm going to take the hearing aid off, and again I'm going to kind of scratch that out of my ear so I can get this piece, pull it off the back. Okay, so that's my hearing aid. You know it went in my right ear because of the red on there, right? The red here and the red here. Anyway, so the little black thing on the end, I call it a dome. There's all different shapes and sizes of them, but they're pretty easy to change. And on the Widex Evoke, it really is just a friction fit on there. So I'm going to grab the corner here and pull it off. So this is my old black dome. I'm going to throw it away. So the speaker now, right, the part that goes in my ear, the receiver they call it, has a little white piece on the end of it. That little white piece happens to be a wax trap to catch any wax that goes past the dome. Now I don't know if there's wax in there or not. My sight's not that good. I can't see it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to change that. And how I change it is I grab my pack of filters that I got from my provider. It's kind of a cool case. It opens like, well, I'll turn it down. So it opens like this, right? And then there's these sticks in there. So I'm going to pull a little stick out. And you'll notice on this here stick, there's a white filter on this side. And on this side, there's a little piece sticking out there. Okay. So what you do to change the filter in the hearing aid that might be plugged, so there it is again, the white filter. I take my stick and I turn it around so that this end can go inside the filter like that. Okay. Once that's in there like that, you don't have to let go. You just pull, and the old white filter comes out, and now you have a hole in the receiver, because there's no filter there anymore. So what I'll do at this point is I'll take and I'll turn this stick around, because on the other side there was a new filter. I take the new filter and I put it straight in and straight out. So now I have a new white filter on the end of my receiver. So got a new battery, got a new filter. I'm going to find my pack of domes that my provider gave me, and this one has the W up on the top. It's Widex, and I know this is the size that is most appropriate for my hearing loss. So I'm going to put the hearing aid down for a moment, and I'm going to open up this package, and I'm going to get a new one of these filters. Try to hold it so you can see it. So that's the filter. There's a little hole in the bottom. If you can see that hole there. That hole has to go on that white receiver end. So you slide it on like that. Okay. So when you get it on, you want the black piece to be tight against where the hard plastic piece is. I'm going to change hands here. So the black is pushed right up against the hard plastic. I usually give it a little extra spin. It doesn't actually thread on, but it just makes me feel better. I give it a little push like that. So that's on good. Now I have my new battery, my new filter, and my new dome on the end. I'm going to try putting that on the end. Well, actually, before I do that, I'm going to pop the battery door open because I like to hear it talk to me when it starts up. So if it's working right, it'll tell me it's the right ear when it works. So I'm going to leave it open like that, and then I'm going to put the hearing aid on. I'm going to grab the piece that goes in my ear like this, push it in, use my fingernail, if you will, to push it into the spot, and then put that in there. Now I'm going to reach around behind. I mean, you can do it this way, or I like to do it this way. And I'm going to close the battery door when the hearing aid's on me. And that way, I'll hear it start up if it starts up. What's going on? Oh, right. So it just said right, so now I know it's working, and actually I can hear much better now that the hearing aid is working properly. So this was the Widex Evoke RIC with the 312 battery. We changed the battery, we took off the dome, we changed the filter, we put a new dome on, and the hearing aid's working again. That's a good troubleshooting procedure to follow if you don't know why your hearing aid stopped working. I mean, if it's obvious it was the battery, I mean, maybe when we changed the battery it would have came back on, but this time we changed the battery and it didn't come back on. So we needed to change the filter and the dome, and now she's working spectacularly well again. Anyway, my name is Don Lawrence. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions or comments, you can find me at Lawrence Hearing in Middletown, New York, or Warwick, New York, and on the web at lawrencehearing.com. I hope you have a nice day. Enjoy for now. Bye.